Hi everyone, my name is Kate and you're very welcome here on my channel where we talk about fragrances. And this is such an exciting video because I'm doing it not alone. Tammy Roxanne, the sweet, nice, just amazing human being. I don't know, she's the sweetest. Just when you come to her channel, tell her that she's the sweetest. Say it from me, she will understand. So yes, we're doing this video together. We decided to choose several popular fall activities and pick a fragrance for each of those. For example, what do you want to wear when you go for a walk to admire the foliage or apple picking or pumpkin carving? You will see. You will see in a minute. You can see how two different people experience fragrances in that way. And I think it's exciting. I think it's really cool. I will leave the link for Tammy's video in the info box. Maybe I'll try to attach it here. We'll see if it works. So if you want to see her video as well, you're welcome to go and check it out on her channel. Okay, so let's begin. But don't forget, this is a cozy, cute autumn video. So you definitely should have some tea, coffee, maybe pumpkin latte or something, maybe wine, maybe mulled wine, whatever you want. Come back to me and let's start talking about these wonderful fragrances. Okay, so I'll open my notes here. First one, apple picking. I didn't do a lot of apple picking in my life, but I want to do more, especially in New York. It's actually popular here. And for apple picking, I was looking for something that will not smell like apples because you already have apples around you. So I thought what would complement apple picking process and what would be projecting in a nice way because you're outside, so you don't want to choose something too close to your skin because you will not smell anything, right? And I decided to go with Autumn Vibes by Maison Margiela because I think this is actually, it sounds perfect. When I smell it, I'm pretty sure that it was inspired by Labo's Santal 33, but this is a much nicer, softer, more manageable version of it, if you know what I mean. Because, yeah, it's much easier for me to wear. Santal, I cannot really, it smells too much like a pickle juice to me. I know it might be my personal chemistry because I know that some people smell it very different from me. And this one definitely has a little bit of that pickle juice. But when I smell this, I see fallen leaves. I smell the breeze from the ocean for some reason. It's like it's winter in New York, and I'm not too far from the water, and the leaves are falling. Maybe it's a little bit wet outside. Maybe it's right after the rain, morning after the night rain. Yes, would be perfect. And I smell this breeze from the Hudson somehow. I just went sailing, so maybe the associations work like this. But yeah, it's sunny, but it's not hot. It's a very warm, soft fall sun, leaves in the breeze. That's how I smell this fragrance. I don't use it a lot because maybe it's not my favorite profile, but for apple picking or for any activities outside in the fall, I think it's amazing. So if you haven't tried it, it's very easy to find it mostly anywhere. Okay, next one. Next is Fall Foliage Hike. And I decided to go with something very different, but with the same amount of projection and sillage. This is Patchouli Nosy B by Perris Monte Carlo. I like this fragrance so much. This is chocolatey patchouli, and it's so well done. It's so balanced. It's not too much. It's not too sweet. It's not too, sometimes patchouli, the smell very wet and like bitter because patchouli can be more chocolatey and soft and powdery and sweet, or it can be more natural smelling when it becomes more woody, has this wood aspect, but it's like wet wood aspect, something like that. This one is very nice. It doesn't have that wet wood aspect. I also smell a little bit of vanilla here and something woody, maybe like cedar wood. It's a little bit rough. Mm, it's so nice. Such a great, my favorite patchouli scent. Although Guerlain just came out with a patchouli Paris, I believe, something with Paris. It's their latest fragrance for now. those patchouli. Oh my god, it's so stunning. But when we talk about this chocolatey vanilla sweet patchouli, this is probably my favorite. And for the walk, it's so nice because it's warming. This is a very warm scent. So even if it's a little bit cold, this patchouli nosy bee will make you feel warmer. So I realized that I forgot next bottle. So it magically appeared here for you, magically for you. So next activity is a spooky movie marathon. Oh, I love watching Tim Burton fall. Oh my God. So I decided that the best one that I see for this kind of activity is Bloody Wood by Les Liquides Imaginaires because this smells a little bit spooky to me. And even the name Bloody Wood, maybe I should make a Halloween themed or vampire witch or something themed video. Tell me what you would like to see actually. I'm curious. If you have some preferences, I will try to adjust and make a video. So, coming back to Bloody Wood. This is wine and dried fruits and oak and roses. It's very gothic fragrance. It has its saltiness and sweetness. And I just go to some other dimension. I go to Dracula Castle. I see red velvet everywhere, burning wood somewhere. Yeah, it's like I smell burning fireplace and wine. And there's a table with a lot of different foods and sweets and roses, big bouquet of bloody red roses. That would be amazing for spooky movies because it creates this atmosphere. I would definitely watch a spooky, scary movie wearing something like this. Amazing. I think it's a great fit. Next activity is pumpkin carving. I was thinking about it a lot. I was thinking, okay, so what would complement that atmosphere? I was actually having a group of friends in mind when I was thinking about this activity and the fragrance for it. And I decided to go with Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Kilian. And I think it's perfect. I like this fragrance so much. I just recently bought it. I mentioned it in my Parts of the Caribbean video, but I didn't have a bottle. I now have it. So, yeah, this smells like apples and cognac and cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, maybe a touch of patchouli, but it took me a while to spot it there. It's definitely a boozy fragrance, but I think if you do pumpkin carving with a group of friends and it's a kind of positive atmosphere, it's fun, you can play games or just chat or watch a movie together while you're doing this. You can also have a glass or two of something, right? Which makes sense. This fragrance creates a very light, festive atmosphere, and if you want to make it posh and like this, you can. If you want to make it more friendly and easy and casual, you can. It's a very versatile fragrance, probably for the evening, maybe afternoon. But I imagine evening more because it's really, really boozy. It's not something I personally want to spray at 8 a.m. on myself, although I would because I just like it a lot. Yeah, and apples here are so nice. It's like apples soaked in brandy. Yeah, apple brandy. Nice. And I love the bottles too. Honestly, I don't love the bigger ones that they started making, the tall ones. I think they look a little bit funny. I like the bottles like this, the original glass bottles, especially when you touch it like this. It's really pretty. Okay, next activity is cozy up by the fireplace. I was thinking, what is the coziest, fluffiest, softest fragrance I have? And I was thinking about actually another Kilian, Rolling in Love, because I think that one is just, I don't know, it's like being on a big cloud. It's so comforting, so soft. I even talk about it and I'm relaxing. But there's another one too that I wanted to use in videos because I know it's more rare, but I just love this fragrance so much and I wear it a lot and I want to give it justice. This is Shalimar, Millésime Iris, the limited edition Shalimar from 2023. Have you heard about Jasmin? Jasmin comes out. Oh my God. As soon as it appears anywhere, I'm just running to the store to smell it. And this one, so this is the base of original Shalimar, but it's softened, and they added this iris powder that creates this cloud around you, and the musks are so soft. At first, there's a hint of bergamot, or just the classic citrus, classic citrus in the beginning in the top notes, and then it just becomes this heavenly scent of angels. It smells like angels. It's vanilla, it's amber, it's something caramelly. It's like caramel, fluffy, fluffy musk. It's such a relaxing, soft fragrance. This is like a cashmere sweater, the softest cashmere sweater in the world, of this like off-white color, maybe, yeah, off-white, slightly beige color. And you wear it and you never want to take it off. This is how it feels. This fragrance feels like the softest, best quality, most amazing cashmere sweater. There are other fragrances that I would call that, but this is just a perfection. I have two activities left, and next one is Halloween party. Here, I just didn't have a choice, guys. This is my go-to for anything spooky, dark vibe. I mean, now I have Bloody Wood too, luckily, but the original one, the original spooky fragrance, I don't want to offend anyone. Like, don't take it in any way negative. I say it in the best way possible. This is Black Orchid by Tom Ford. I don't have a lot of it because it's just not something I want to wear a lot. To me, it's not. I know for some people it's a signature actually. To me, it's not. Oh, it's just amazing. Every time I smell it, I get surprised. I don't know how. This is such a work of art. I don't know how they. It's the first fragrance by Tom Ford actually. And it seems like Tom Ford himself, he really believed in this fragrance, and I understand why. It's so dark, so decadent, so it's like posh and scary at the same time. It's this truffle and soil and ylang and vanilla, maybe a rose too. There's different flowers, and it's just intoxicating. And it's a little bit scary sometimes to me because I already have this association. I do associate this with Tim Burton's movies a lot. I'm going to watch Beetlejuice next week, actually, the second one, Beetlejuice. And I think I'm going to wear this fragrance when I go to the movie theater because it's just perfect. It's perfect fragrance for a rainy day. It's a perfect fragrance for being so mysterious, and amazing, just amazing. So wearing this on Halloween, if you dress like anything, maybe with a little bit sexy, maybe. If you wear some silly costume like a big pumpkin or something like this, maybe this wouldn't go so well with that costume. But if it's a little bit with a sex appeal, just a touch even, it would be perfect. Trust me. Okay, and the last activity, that was actually my idea, and I thought it would be something different, something else. So wearing perfect fall outfit paired with a perfect fall fragrance. And I'm wearing my perfect fall outfit. I know it's nothing special, but it's just how I pictured myself this fall. I'm really obsessed with everything brown, and I think this wool sweater has that perfect brown color that I wanted. These dark white jeans and just my Adidas white shoes, gazelle kind of. Maybe I'll attach the picture if I don't forget, so you just have the whole picture together. And this fragrance smells like fall. This is Francesca dell'Oro, page 29. And I already knew when I was thinking about that activity, that topic. I knew which fragrance I'm going to go with because this is a perfect fall fragrance. Trust me. Yeah, this smells like fall. So at first it opens with a little bit of citruses, and then it becomes, this old library in the old house where you haven't been back there for a while. Maybe it's your parents' or grandparents' house. It's maybe October. It's a sunny day, but Obviously, it's not so warm anymore. And you go into that library and you absolutely alone. The sunlight, sun rays go through the window, and you come to this old wooden desk, and you just take off the big book off that desk, and it's covered in leather. So it has this leather cover on the book, and it's pretty old. You open, and the book, the pages are a little bit yellow. Yeah, it's that. And talking about the notes, it smells mostly like vetiver to me. It's sweetened vetiver with balsams, with the leather, maybe something like labdanum, something balsamic there too. Maybe a touch of amber. And I usually don't like vetiver. I mentioned this before. It's not my kind of note. It's very hard for me to enjoy vetiver fragrances, usually. Not every time. Of course, there are exceptions, obviously. But this is my favorite vetiver. Yeah. And it just draws that whole picture in front of me. And I just think it's such a great fragrance. And I'm going to film a video about fall fragrances, like my favorite fall fragrances. And this goes there because it cannot be any other way. It just can't. Okay, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Say hi to Tammy in the comments for me, please, if you go there. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.